Alrighty, folks, we got an exciting one for you today. Overlook Golf Club. Looks like we got a shout out there from the plane. Should be nice. Yeah, a little pun there. Overlooking the ability to string together an iron shot. We'll see how this round goes. It's a little scattered, but we'll take a look at Overlook and obviously doing something strange there with my takeaway on the first and diving into a pond. So literally the worst start possible. Looking very back foot. A good rescue shot. 126 remaining. That's going to come up a little short. Chipping and able to get an opening bogey. Headed over to the second. Par 4, short, 331. Cool hole. Gotta cover the water. Play a little draw if you want to drive it somewhere. Let's see what I decide to do. Oh, it's perfect. A little pulled actually, but can't draw it up better than that. 66 remaining, should be a go time. Oh, that's unfortunate. 4 yards away and just a little bit too far for an automatic birdie. The third is a long par 4. It's 462. A little bit of an overswing there and pulled left and in the trees. There's big time water to the right, so I tried to keep the face closed and came over the trees again. 64 remaining now with, you guessed it, some more trees in your way. A pretty good little ricochet there, and it's going to stay right there for a bogey. Not a great hole, but +2 through the first 3 holes. And the fourth hole upcoming is a 390-yard par 4, slightly doglegs to the left. Look like a decent poke. Right down the middle for sure, and 150 remaining. Probably 7-iron in hand, and a open-faced flail of a club. Just didn't commit the right hand there, and it just flew off to the right. Decent distance, though. Trying to just get off the bogey train, and a par on the card there. Heading over to the fifth, our first par 3 of the day, and it is a super accessible 193 with the pin sort of in the front between 2 bunkers. Just absolutely crushed that with no spin. Went way too far. That's got to be a 5,000 spin and more like 18 degree, 19 degree launch. Just really clamped down on that one. The chip is pretty good though to save par there on 5, and we'll head over to the 6th hole. Another par 4, another long one. 436 and doglegging to the right. So Overlook's no joke here from the Blues. This is a couple pretty tough holes just in the first 6. Is not the worst we could do under the circumstances, and we're going to leave ourselves about 190. Looks like a 5-iron that I just hit like really bad. A really great kick though. And that's going to hang up there for a par, I think. It's going to stop. Okay. Whew. Really lucky par there. Came up short. Felt like I probably healed that. Alright, 304 yards. It's supposed to just be a layup, but I hit somehow under it and popped it straight into the air. Now here's the line I decided to take. I get a pretty good kick off the tree, actually. End up about 36 away. Save par again. No. Just a really weak effort there. 20 remaining. Much better control on that one. Bogey on the card though, +3 headed to our second par 3 of the day. 178 yards playing downhill. 22 pin in the front. Everything's just going left, and this one does not have enough. Gets a really good bounce again. We've gotten some terrific breaks. And another par on the card. All of a sudden, +3 through 8. Looking at the 9th hole. A very nice looking hole over water. This is one of our best drives of the day. It's going to catch the rough on the right hand side, but be only about 100 away. 105 to be exact, and too smooth of a swing. It's not going to get there. Came up really short. 25 remaining. And able to stop it in there for another par. Overlook Golf Club is pretty amazing. A lot of dog leg left and rights. Looks like you can see kind of there on the mini map. All the holes are kind of bent one way or the other depending on which way you're facing. And I like it. There's not a whole lot of greens that are just right there for the taking. You got to navigate it pretty good. A little banana driving iron rescue out of there. This is a par 5, so this one still counts. My favorite shot of the day, that's for sure. Oh, not rewarded. Hit a 151.4. I need to hit it 151 to get a birdie. But that tempo and that hands clearing, all that looked really good on that swing. Not getting the ball speed here, but finding the fairway and leaving about 160 left. It's got too much distance. Finds the back of the green in the rough. Trying to find 14 yards, chipping it back. Go left. Thought it had a chance for a moment there. 12th hole upcoming. Score not so bad still. We'll see if that stays. Trying to cut the corner here on 12. Definitely the swing for it, goodness. Does not hit the tree. Bounces forward. We're set up in a really good place. Let's get to +2 here. Come on. Good tempo. Oh my gosh, it bent away from the hole like it had a force field around it. Can't buy a birdie here at Overlook. +3 through 12. 13th is at 408 par 4. And that's not the direction you want to go. I got a little scared of the water. Now we're going to hit the cart path and bound forward into the trees. 200 away with a little skinny tree in my way. Just trying to play out. And it's going to hang up in the grass about 120. But unfortunately, still a par 4. Distance was good, but pulled it a hair again. Left with a short side chip. RCT balls, guys, they're amazing. They work 99% of the time. Every once in a while, they do that. And honestly, I just don't know what that is about. It definitely happens more with those balls. But if the Garmin can detect, like, it thinks the ball is rolling on the ground with no launch angle, then why can't it detect putts? Food for thought. Did not hit that good. Barely hit the ball with the club face on that one. And then unable to execute the chip. And all of a sudden we're at +6. So that's where the score jumps, right there in the middle of the back nine. The 15th is a par 4 that somehow requires a draw. That's me trying to hit one. You saw how much I had to lean back. And we did get a 4-degree in to out. 140 left. Let's see if we can do something with it. I wish that drew. If that drew, that would have been perfect. It's on the green, though. It's going to be a par. We'll take it. 16th hole upcoming. Dogleg right on this one, and that's drive's going the wrong direction, and I definitely didn't hit that good. $118 yards left and another bad strike. Just not quite playing up to par today. Could go in. Oh. Tap in par there on 16th, 17th, our last par 3 of the day, 168 yards, slightly downhill. Let's get one good iron swing. Nope. Just not really committed to being an athlete. Looks like I'm working on some stuff and keeping my feet still and blah, 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 blah. The sand eats me up there. That's another bogey on the card. +7 going to the last. It is a long par 5. Water on the left. 520. Pin is actually guarded by some water. And finally taking it out on the ball just a tad. Hitting that one out there. 261 remaining. Looks like it's going to be going for it. Oh man. Luckily hit that so bad. It's going to be short right in the rough, 50 yards. But with some green to work with from this angle, so not the worst thing ever. Trying to get a birdie. No. Lame. The blues were 6,400 yards. Overlook Golf Club was pretty cool. The way it's set up with everything doglegging left or right. I did not play it very well, but if you play it, comment below, tell me what you shot, and then come back tomorrow for another course. We'll see you then. Peace out.